every day he'll continue that competition with Miller as his backup. So, the guys that, that are available, those are the guys that we focused on right now as far as playing. We're going to do so much. The training staff will handle everything else, and, we're looking forward to playing UCLA.
So there's a chance Keaton might not be able to return this season?
I mean, it's possibly. It's one of those things like I wish I could tell you something, but I don't know myself.
If Keaton can't go, who would be the emergency quarterback behind Miller?
Behind Miller? Well, we got some other guys that played quarterback in high school, like Jack and a couple other guys. So, we'll continue to work a plan.
When it comes to quarterback injuries, you've been kind of coy.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No, you're fine. When it came to quarterback injuries, you've been kind of coy with Dart and whatnot. What changed this week and just naming Dart starter?
Well, for one, I have a policy on guys practicing or not practicing, and the second thing is, he's earned the right. He's did a good job as far as playing in games and practicing and everything else. So it's a competition that I would love to continue to have, but it's hard to have a competition when there's only one guy available.
Is the thought to give him confidence by naming him the starter early in the week, or?
Well, I mean, he would have been a starter. Just the simple fact is that it's only one guy practicing. So even if Keaton was available on like Thursday or Wednesday, even Tuesday, he still missed a day. So everyone knows that for me, if a guy missed a day of practice, I technically won't even start him. So it's the same thing. That's no different with quarterback and any other position.
What do you want to see from Jaxson? What do you want to see him do better this week?
What I want to see him do better, score on every possession. I mean, that's the start. Just as far as handling the offense, just managing the offense, making sure that he, makes the right reads and the right checks. And if it's a read zone type play, making sure he all of a sudden can read the right guy. He's going to have to count the box and everything else. And at the same time, not only he's going to have to check his emotions, he's going to check some of the emotions on the team, other people that's out there with him. So to just step on the field and just lead us like I know he can.
Coach, what is it like with the kids, knowing a game like this is, right here with, guys they know and grew up with a little bit, maybe in the high school world?
I mean, it's huge. I mean, just like everybody, they wish they could, play football with their brother or their cousin or anything else like that. And sometimes your brother or your cousin, they pick a different school, right? So it's no different than that. A lot of these guys grew up together or played Pop Warren together, even 7-on-7, or they're best friends. Or, like last year we had two brothers on the opposite team. So it's no different. I guess guys go out there and compete even harder.
So when did you let Jaxson know, and how has he responded since?
I let him pretty much know kind of right away when I made the decision, which was a couple days ago, just because Keaton wasn't even available last week, right? So I let him know, and right away he knew he had to step his game up as far as being the leader, and that's what he's done.
How do you see the team responding for the rivalry?
I think the team's responding well. Right? I think they understand what's at stake. It's the battle for LA, and they look forward to it.
What made you feel like you could rule Keaton out so early in the week if you're not really sure of his timetable to return?
I mean, medical staff. I mean, it's not something that I can make a decision on as far as when he's available and when he's not. But all I know is that he wasn't going to be able to practice. And right now he hasn't been able to practice yet. Hopefully, maybe later in the week, maybe he can. Maybe he cannot. I really don't know. It's one of those things that the medical staff will continue to clear up, with him. And hopefully that, his return is sooner than later.
We didn't see Trig do much. What's his status and timeline?
Well, he came out here. He did warm-ups. He did a couple other little things. But as far as, truly doing 11-on-11, he hasn't evolved all the way to that. We're hoping that he can during the game. But he did do a couple one-on-one reps and different things like that to where he's progressing in the right direction.
Is there any hope of him playing?
It's always hope, especially, like I said, when he came out here, he warmed up. He's in uniform. He did it one-on-one. So, I mean, that's progressing in the right direction, right? He has to also feel confident in everything that he's doing also.
What's keeping Corey out right now?
Still the same problem that he had before. So he had a concussion and he's in protocol. So until once again to medical clearance, there's nothing I can do about that.
You got Liam Jimmons back. You got Cortland Ford. Some of those offensive linemen. What went into the decision to keep Andrew Voorhees at left tackle and move Cortland Ford to the second team?
This is one of his first days back. He missed pretty much a week or a week and a half, or just even after the game. So he's now just progressing back, and we're just trying to make sure we get the best situation for him and get the most out of him. So until he's already 100% back, right now we feel real confident with Voorhees, but we also feel confident in Cortland.